Alright guys, Cash, our present CEO of Cash International Luxury Real Estate. Guys, I'm going to take you for a long drive. This way you guys understand. Very often you guys are looking all over Punta Cana and I say how Punta Cana is diluted. This is going to be a long drive, okay? Stick with us because I'm going to take you all the way to Vistacana. And you guys have seen countless times the drive. There is the Hard Rock, okay? There's the Hard Rock. You guys know that. You've heard of it. Many of you stayed there. You've been to the casino maybe. But I'm going to take you all the way. Hook you guys up right here, and I'm taking you for a ride because I need you to see and understand without being here in person. When we tell you guys that it's out there, you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about, and you're going to see how far it is from the airport. You're going to see how far it is. You guys have seen Unidos. You're going to see how far it is from Unidos, and it's going to be kind of a dry video because this is what you're going to be looking at, and this is what the drive is going to feel like. But you can time it in real life, and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. And I know when you guys are talking to Carlos very often, you'll send him options or you send me options, and you have no clue where they're at. You think they're in Punta Cana. Guys, this is
already not Punta Cana.
This is like, you past Uvera Alto?
No, Uvera Alto is a little bit farther.
Yeah, so even further. Uvera Alto is even further. Sorry, I got my turnaround on the map. But we're going to see exactly. You're going to see what's going on here. And the other thing you need to pay attention to is the countless number of developments that are going up everywhere. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that because on a regular basis, Carlos and myself, we have a conversation and we say, hey, could they be overbuilding? And when you look and you start to expand and go beyond, the core areas that we talk about, Cap Cana, and then we get a little bit of rain too, makes the drive even more exciting. But you start going past the core areas of Cap Cana, Punta Cana Village, Punta Cana Resorts. Guys, the one area that we endorse and are all behind, and we're going there today actually, is Vistacana. We think Vistacana is great. I've shown you that drive countless times. If you haven't seen it before, you can check out the video. But here, there's a sign for you right there if you can see it. It says Bob Road 3 kilometers, Punta Cana 25 kilometers away. 25 kilometers. This 25 kilometers can be a 45-minute to an hour drive very, very easily. Catch it on the wrong time of day. But this right now we're at 3 p.m., so we're not even in rush hour. But you're going to see exactly how long this drive takes. Right now, my video got paused. A call came in, so I lost track of my clock there. But I think I was into it for 3 minutes already. But let's go ahead and keep moving along. So we're 23 kilometers out. Now what you want to do when you're looking at this area is you're going to pay a little bit more. Okay, you're going to pay a little bit more in Cap Cana. Now let's say Cap Cana itself, the prices are too high, guys. You always have Las Canas. We can get you in there for some really good prices as well. Keep that in mind. Sub 300 for a 2-bedroom. Might even be able to get a little bit lower. But that's an option. But if you want to be right inside Cap Cana, Las Canas is inside Cap Cana, but you want to be in the the heart of Cap Cana, sub 400 on a 2-bedroom, around 400, 420, prices around there. But guys, you're paying a little bit more, but what you're buying is you're buying security, you're buying stability, and you are buying an investment that you can feel more confident it is going to sustain itself short and long term. But when you start to venture off into uncharted territories, for example, there's a lot of developments in the Cana Bay area. Nothing against Cana Bay. I'm just looking out for you guys and talking. If it was my money and I was investing it, I feel you need to be close to the airport, and that's the beating heart of Punta Cana. You got to be close to that airport. You got to be close to Punta Cana Village. You got to be close to, and that's what Cap Cana is. It's seconds away from Punta Cana Village. Vistacana is good because it gives you that accessibility. It gives you world-class amenities that Cap Cana brings you, that resorts brings you at a smaller scale, at a palatable price point. Okay, and that's important for some of the investors that don't have $300,000, $400,000, $500,000. They have $100,000, $80,000, $60,000 to invest. So here we are right now at the. If I make this is called to the right hand side. It's called Friusha. It's right over here to the left. Okay, that's where a lot of when you see a lot of our working class, as far as the constructors, the concrete guys, A lot of them live over there. Okay, your hardcore manual labor, and then off to the left is Bavaro, another entrance for Bavaro. As you guys know, I'm not a big fan of Bavaro at all. I'm sure there's a lot of advocates out there that are trying to sell you real estate in Bavaro, but it's just not my thing. I don't feel it's not somewhere I would live or want to live. So there's no way I'm going to promote it to you guys. So we're moving along, still moving. And whether you think, everything's relative, I don't know if you think it's a long drive or a short drive. To me, there's no reason to be venturing out so far. Carlos says the same thing. There's no reason to be venturing out so far away from the heartbeat of where you need to be when there's so many good options there. And the other part of it is Vistacana. When we're bringing you Vistacana, the reason we're bullish on Vistacana, we have a really good friend of ours. I'll give you a shout out, Johnny. He's from my hometown, Windsor. Good friend of myself and my brother's. He bought out here, and we would never take him to an area. For example, I would never take him to Canna Bay and say, hey, buy something here, it's a good investment, because I couldn't in good conscience ever do that to him. But Vistacana, I think Vistacana is an amazing investment.
Actually, Johnny, if you don't mind me interrupting, Johnny came and he had a list of places that he wanted to go to.
Okay, yeah.
And it was like White Sands, Cortecito, Vistacana. He had the whole parade of homes going on.
Oh my God.
And I said, Johnny, hold on a second. Before we even start, let's take you to Cortecito, which is the closest thing to Vistacana. And we drove down to Cortecito.
You mean physically closest?
Physically close. Yeah, physically the closest.
But not comparably
absolutely
closest.
Not. Absolutely not. So we drove him down that one boulevard, the one way in, one way out, right?
Yeah.
And when he started seeing that, and then it started raining and it started flooding a little bit, he was like, "Get me the hell out of here!" He's like, "Just turn around, don't even keep driving."
Yeah, he got exposed to that.
He got exposed to it. Yeah.
And over there, guys, and I'm going to talk a lot about nobody else is going to do it because everybody wants to keep pull the wool over your eyes. But guys, they're overbuilding, and I feel it, and nobody's going to be able to stop me from saying it. And that's what I say, guys. We're here to find you the best options and the best possibility, and look out for you where your feet on the ground. And part of that is we have to be transparent. And when I just did this drive and I drove around from where I'm coming from, they are completely overbuilding, and there's going to be opportunity in there for someone someday, but as of right now, I think you play it safe. And how
many calls do we get a week of people saying, "Hey, I bought in this place. It's past Hard Rock, or it's close by there. We bought it for like 89 grand.
Can we sell it for 99?
Please
like,
help us."
No, it's a never-ending thing, and I feel so bad for them.
Yeah.
But they won't even be able to sell it for 69 grand or 59 grand. That's the issue that we're running into, because there's so much inventory, and we're talking about sales right now, but you go backwards and you say, hey, okay, fine, I own the place. It's not worth more, but at least I can rent it. That's where you hit another wall, because you're buying in areas that nobody wants to rent. They're not going to rent. If someone's going to Hard Rock, they're going to stay at Hard Rock. They're there at Hard Rock to gamble, all-inclusive, stuff their face, drink as much as they can, dance as much as they can, party their asses off, and go home in 7 days with a massive hangover.
They want to play golf, they go to Punta Cana, Iberostar, Punta Cana,
Yeah, so when you're buying these cheap units away from the heartbeat, not following our guidance or what we're preaching, you get yourselves into a little bit of a jam. And unfortunately, this has been going on for quite some time here, where people are selling you stuff just to sell it.
I mean, but don't get us wrong. If that's all you can afford, and you're like looking to leave the U.S. or North America, like, I've got 100 grand and I've got to make this work. I mean, by all means, if you're going to relocate here and that's the case, I mean, we've got better options for sure. As a matter of fact, we'll probably show you a lot better options. But if you're thinking about investment-wise, and I'm going to go ahead and buy this place out here for 90 grand, and I'm going to go ahead and turn around and flip it, and I'm going to go ahead and maybe rent it out. That's like Cash says, they're putting wool over your eyes, and
yeah, exactly.
And they're not being the most honest people out there.
Put it this way: everybody's got to make a living.
Yeah.
And you're their paycheck.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, on that note of what Carlos is saying, I agree with most of what he said. The portion I don't agree with is I think that there's options in those price points that are a little bit more is going to get you a lot more in a secure investment.
Yes.
When you're buying into those areas, You don't want to live there. You're going to be like in a development with 200 units. You're going to be the only one in that place.
Yep.
It's going to be a ghost town. Other units are going to, and if they do get rented, they're getting rented by low caliber tenants because the person's renting it for $25 a night,
$30 a night
because they're desperate and they're giving up. So you really, even if you're just coming down and you got $69,000 to spend, you say screw it, I'll be in the Dominican Republic, guys. There's better options for you anywhere in the world. Just like, don't trap yourself in that. So what we're trying to do is make sure that you are aware and you're an educated consumer when you're getting into these things. I hate to say it, I told you so, but remember what we're saying here, because someone is going to sell you the dream, and you're gonna dive in, and you could regret it. Okay, so case in point, this isn't like a doom and gloom kind of speech here. The main purpose was to show you this drive, and what we're doing is we're coming up on Vistacana now. I lost track of the clock there to get to Vistacana. Now, to get from Vistacana, this is where all the street lights are going up. I did a video there recently. So to get from Vistacana to Cap Cana, you got another 12 to 15 minutes maybe, depending. The way I drive, I'm there in like 8 minutes.
Exactly.
Depending on traffic and all that stuff too. But if you hit rush hour, you got a 45-minute drive maybe. So imagine all the way out there, you got a 2-hour drive to get to the airport if you hit rush hour. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to curve off into Vistacana because we're going to be shooting a few videos. Keep your eyes and ears open, guys. Keep your eyes and ears open because we're going to be doing a top 3 opportunities under 100K. Is that what we're doing, under 100K?
Top 3 under 100K.
Top 3 under 100K, guys. And where are we bringing you? Other than Vistacana, a world of moments. And this is what we are endorsing.
Oh, you should. I came by here this morning. You got to see how the supermarket that they're building here is going.
Guys, this is just flying along. And this is what I like. Big brands are behind this. You got La Serena, massive grocery store chain that's opening up here. You've got, that's just one of many, many big retailers that are coming. Gold's Gym just opened up here. So much activity.
Bravo going across the street, pretty much.
Bravo going across the street.
We just did a video here not even like 2 months ago, and there was nothing.
Look at
there.
how beautiful this is. They already removed the fence.
Yeah. Look at La Sirena. You'll be thrown back. You're like, holy cow! Look at this. Look at that.
Yeah, look at this. Look at La Serena. There's it, guys.
Isn't that insane?
Look at this, guys.
I didn't think that they were going to be this far along.
I knew they would. I knew, because these are top tier developers, and I really believe in them. I know the family well. They're really good people, and they're moving, and they're going to deliver.
Put their money where their mouth is.
Unfortunately, you don't get that all the time,
right,
in this market. Okay, you don't get that, and you got to be really cautious of it. But nevertheless, guys, keep your eyes and ears open for the top 3 under 100. Is that what we're doing?
Under 100. Top 3 under 100.
Top 3 opportunities under 100 inside Vistacana. Okay, guys, don't go off the beaten path. There's no reason for it. There's tons of inventory right on the path, and you want to stay on the path here. Dominican Republic is an emerging market. Okay, there's some idiosyncrasies that you have to be aware of, and you have to understand what you're doing and what you're buying. We even see developers that come in with money and they start building in areas that we're like, God, we feel bad for you. Why did you do that? But here we are, guys. This is the gate, and we're going to take you in there, and keep your eyes and ears open for the top 3 opportunities under 100K in Vistacana. Love where you live, guys. Talk to you soon.